Right now at 5, Governor Tony Evers proposes changes to election policy in Wisconsin.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski. Wisconsin drivers could be automatically registered to vote under Governor Evers' upcoming budget plan. That's just a piece of the $3 million plan that Evers says will defend voting rights in Wisconsin. News 8 Now's Emily Haugen joins us live in studio to break down part of that plan. Good evening, Emily.
Ken, Evers' plan budgets $500,000 for the Wisconsin Elections Commission and Department of Transportation to automatically register everyone on file. That standard is already in place in at least 20 other states. And there's more. Evers' plan also hopes to loosen some voter residency requirements. UW-La Crosse political science professor Anthony Chergosky says the plan is designed to get people talking.
The governor understands that the Republicans in the state legislature are likely to reject a lot of what he has included in his budget proposal.
Another pitch could give election officials more time to count. Evers proposed allowing local election officials to process absentee ballots a day before an election, which would speed up the counting process on election day. The chances are looking better for that piece of the budget, and a similar early count bill like that has already seen support on both sides of the political aisle. Ken?
All right, something to monitor. Thanks, Emily. Evers is, of course, set to release his full biennial budget this Wednesday. There's more to it, so we will post the full list of election budget proposals on our website, news8000.com. Now, Governor Evers ordered Wisconsin flags to be flown at half-staff today to honor a Milwaukee police officer. 37-year-old Peter Jerving was killed in the line of duty last week on February 7th. During his 4 years with the Milwaukee Police Department, Jerving received a merit award for caring for a gunshot victim. Services for Officer Jerving are being held today in Brookfield.
Well, a good Monday evening to you. Another mild day. It's been quite the stretch for mild temperatures as of late. Most spots in the 40s again, including, I can update that, 46 to a 47 in La Crosse, 41 in Eau Claire, even 50 degrees down in Boscobel. The chilliest readings to our west, 39 for a high in Preston. Lots and lots of sunshine again for today. 10th day in a row with an above average high temperature out at the La Crosse airport. Still looking at rain becoming likely by midday or tomorrow afternoon, and a chance of snow on Thursday. Best chance of south and east as it looks like we'll get clipped by a storm system on Thursday. Now all is quiet this evening and tonight. That storm that's going to bring the rain tomorrow is still well to the south and west down in Colorado, New Mexico and Arizona. But it will quickly spread rain across the area throughout our Tuesday. Current temps 39 in Eau Claire, 44 in La Crosse, 43 in Winona, Black River Falls and Sparta, 42 in Viroqua, and 48 in both Prairie du Chien and Boscobel. So clear most of tonight. Just a few clouds late, mild for this time of year. Lows only dipping to 38 degrees. Our average low is 13, so well above that. We'll talk about those rain chances and that chance of snow that could clip parts of the area on Thursday with my 8-day forecast in just a few minutes.
All right. Thanks a lot, Bill.
Okay.
Back on the news side of things, the La Crosse area could see 3 times the number of fentanyl-related overdose deaths in 2023 than it saw last year. There were 10 confirmed deaths last month related to fentanyl overdoses. That is the most the community has ever seen in 1 month. Experts are not sure why these deaths are occurring more, but it could be linked to the animal sedative xylazine. It's being added to drugs like fentanyl and heroin to dilute them. It also makes Narcan ineffective at reversing overdoses. Sandy Brecky of Gunderson Health System says that it's becoming rare to not be affected by addiction in some way, even for children.
We're seeing that in our school systems. We're seeing children who have lost parents. And these are all of our children. This is our community's children. And so how do you get upstream of some of these issues?
If you were someone you know is struggling with addiction, call 211 to learn about available resources. In the meantime, the Biden administration is working to recover and learn more about the unidentified objects the U.S. military shot down over the weekend. They are different from the Chinese spy balloon taken down earlier this month, but that incident put a lot more scrutiny on what's flying on U.S. airspace. Skylar Henry reports from the White House.
The real risk to safety of flight was a problem.
White House National Security Council spokesman John Kirby fielded questions about a series of flying objects shot down by U.S. warplanes over the last 3 days.
While we have no specific reason to suspect that they were conducting surveillance of any kind, we couldn't rule that out.
The latest takedown happened Sunday over Lake Huron between Michigan and Canada. The U.S. military also shot down an object over Alaska Friday and Canada Saturday.
Efforts are actively underway right now at all sites to find what is left of those objects so that we can better understand and communicate with the American people what they are.
National security officials say there is no indication that these are alien aircraft, bringing a lighter moment to Monday's White House press briefing.
I'm just, I loved E.T., the movie, but I'm just going to leave it there.
Both the U.S. and Canada are taking a closer look at what's in the skies after the discovery of the Chinese surveillance balloon earlier this month.
We assessed that at this time, these balloons have provided limited additive capabilities to the PRC's other intelligence platforms used over the United States.
Chinese officials are accusing the U.S. of using its own surveillance balloon program to spy on China. Kirby says the U.S. is not flying balloons over China's airspace. Skyler Henry, CBS News, the White House.
A U.S. official tells CBS News the salvage operation off the coast of South Carolina has recovered up to 40 feet of the Chinese balloon's antenna array from the ocean bottom. Representative Derek Van Orden was in La Crosse today at a forum held by the Chamber of Commerce. Van Orden answered questions from the public and explained his priorities for his term in office. He was recently assigned to 3 House committees: Agriculture, Transportation and Infrastructure, and the Committee on Veterans Affairs. The 3rd District rep says his top priority is taking care of American veterans, specifically preventing the suicide of vets. He also says he wants to eliminate veteran homelessness.
We're housing hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants right now in the United States of America. We're giving them phones and food, and we're humanitarian. We don't want to, they're illegal, they're here illegally, but they're still human beings. But as long as we're housing hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants, there should not be a single homeless veteran.
Van Orden says he's the first Wisconsin representative to get seats on the Veterans Affairs and Agricultural committees. On International Epilepsy Day, Mayo Clinic Health System surgeons are raising awareness of treatment for the disorder. Epileptic seizures are often controlled using medication, but some cases require an advanced procedure. It's called resection of an epileptic focus, or resective surgery. Surgeons remove or disconnect the area in the brain that's causing the seizures. It looks different in each patient, so teams use advanced brain mapping for the utmost.
Muscle in the face is activating. This muscle in the leg is activating. And we can see this in the computer screen in real time, and that allows us to do these surgeries safely.
Epilepsy is also treated using devices placed on the brain or skull. Voting for Best of La Crosse County is open right now. You can vote for anything from your favorite restaurant to your favorite tattoo shop. A lot of categories. Voting ends at the end of this month, and the winners will be announced in April. Just ahead, the search and rescue efforts still being done overseas. Humanitarian aid for the post-earthquake crisis in Turkey and Syria is entering a new phase as thousands continue digging through the wreckage.
Man, running out of hot water, that's like running out of gas during a race.
You got that right.
That's why I'm getting a Richmond water heater, man. They're dependable.
A real winner.
They got everything here, too. And the prices, they're low.
Come to Menards. Check out our huge selection of Richmond water heaters in stock today. You'll save big money now. Low prices, lower energy cost.
Man, what an awesome store.
I'm proud to have them as a partner.
Let's go win some races for Menards.
Let's do it.
Save big money at Menards.
Morgan Farmer at Park Bank enjoys working with new and existing business owners to ensure their success. He finds the means to secure loans through the Small Business Administration that enables these businesses to start, expand, and thrive in our communities. Morgan Farmer enjoys helping local businesses, and he also enjoys other things. Visit Morgan at Park Bank to talk about your small business and other things.
Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor has immediate openings and wants you to apply. They say this job takes grit, attention to detail, and ability to work as a team. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today. $2,500 hiring bonus.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, honey, come on in. Have a seat.
Dad, what's this I hear about you not showering lately?
You know, I can't climb over that bathtub. I almost fell last week.
Regain bathing independence with a call to Mad City Baths. We offer a full line of accessible bath and shower designs. And with our price lock guarantee, schedule a free estimate now and lock in your price guaranteed for 1 year. And now save during our 60-60-60 sale. Receive 60% off installation on a new bath or shower. 60 months zero interest senior military discounts. Plus call during this program and get a free $60 restaurant.com gift card with estimate. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303, 715-941-1303.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
It has been 1 week since the deadly earthquakes in Turkey and Syria, and the heartbreak continues. The death toll has now surpassed 35,000 people. Rescuers are still finding survivors, though they are fewer and farther between.
The city of Hatay has suffered the worst of the worst. But even with destruction on a scale that's hard to fathom, these men say they won't stop searching.
Even after a week, rescue workers say they hope they'll find survivors. But more often than not, they're finding bodies.
Like the remains of this mother and daughter, yet more victims of this incomprehensible tragedy. For those left to look for something warm to wear, donated clothing are left in piles on the street. But none of this is a substitute for what the people of Hatay, a once prosperous city, no longer have. It's a tragedy that has turned grief into rage. This man is smashing the logo of a well-known construction company who he blames for shoddy construction work that led to these buildings' collapse.
So this used to be your home?
Yeah.
But for Arif Sinikoglu, he doesn't have time to be angry. As we stand on what used to be his family's home, he says he's too busy looking for loved ones.
We have found our grandmother here yesterday, but we cannot find our grandfather.
Incredibly, survivors have to pay out of their own pockets to run and fuel these diggers.
You will not stop until you find your grandfather.
Yeah, of course. We will dig with our hands.
The UN has announced that its rescue phase has come to a close and that it will instead start providing things like food, water, and shelter, which is small comfort for people like Arif, who desperately cling on to the hopes of finding their loved ones under all this rubble. Imtiaz Taib, CBS News, Hatay, Turkey.
And still to come tonight at 5, millions of Americans tuned in to watch Super Bowl 57, and it was, of course, a nail-biter. We will recap last night's greatest moments after the break.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. Continue to track 2 storm systems for this week. The first one is down near the Four Corners here, and that looks to bring mainly rain by tomorrow afternoon. I'll detail it with my 8-day forecast after the break.
A former prosecutor, now circuit court judge, Janet Protasewicz. On the Supreme Court, she'll be a common-sense judge. She believes in abortion rights, fairness for all, and protecting public safety. Janet Protasewicz for Supreme Court.
Everybody who's come over said that it looks nice. My son downstairs, he big time, he's like, hey, I like this. This is sweet.
The most used room in your home is probably your bathroom. So when it comes to updating that space, you want it done right. Call Mad City Baths, your trusted local source for custom-made baths, showers, and walk-in tubs, infused with Microban antimicrobial protection for easy cleaning. Mad City is Wisconsin's #1 remodeler. And now save during our 60-60-60 sale. Receive 60% off installation on a new bath or shower. We install year-round. And ask about our price lock guarantee. Plus 60 months, zero interest, senior military discounts. And call now, get a $60 restaurant.com gift card with estimate. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303, 715-941-1303.
Hi, I'm Ben Phillips, President and CEO of Phillips Outdoor Services. Great companies are made up of great people. We work hard to create a culture that people want to be a part of.
What makes Phillips unique to me is that I never come into work feeling like a number. Ben, Brianna, Tyler, everybody in the office, they really just make coming in every day enjoyable, and I think that's really important.
You've wanted to replace your old siding. You've been thinking about it forever. Maybe you've even painted it, yet it's still not where you want it to be. Well, we've got great news. It's affordable. Right now, we're front-loading work for spring installs, and we're passing the savings on to you. Call now to receive your free estimate, and we'll take 20% off your new siding project. Plus, we'll donate $50 a square to the Boys and Girls Club of Greater La Crosse. River Valley Remodelers. Improve your home, build our community.
I'm going for Judge Janet Protasewicz.
You don't need to know how to say Protasewicz to know that Judge Janet believes in abortion rights, fairness, and public safety.
Protasewicz.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
Super Bowl 57 was a nail-biter with the Kansas City Chiefs coming out on top to hoist the Vince Lombardi Trophy for the second time since 2020. Danya Backus is in Glendale, Arizona with a look at the night's biggest moments.
The Kansas City Chiefs are Super Bowl champions.
Never gets old standing right here. This is a great tribute to the National Football League, a great tribute to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Quarterback Patrick Mahomes was the game's MVP.
So I just want to thank my teammates, all the hard work they put in, my coaches, Coach Reed, and all the coaches that helped me be who I am.
Despite taking a hit on his recently injured ankle, Mahomes led his team back from a 10-point deficit at halftime, putting the Chiefs in position to kick what would be the game-winning field goal with just seconds left on the clock. Fans in Kansas City celebrated.
It was definitely nerve-wracking, but we did it.
But for Philadelphia, heartbreak.
It hurts. It hurts. Yeah, it's a tough one.
History was made at Super Bowl 57. For the first time, two black quarterbacks faced off, and also two brothers, Travis and Jason Kelce, took to the field on opposing teams.
You know, you joke around all the time and say that you want to be your brother in the biggest stage ever, but it's a weird feeling.
I'm sure we'll have a more emotional interaction. Still frustrated at that point, but you know, really, really happy for Trav.
The big game also featured all-star music performances from actor Shirley Ralph, Kenneth Babyface Edmonds, and Chris Stapleton. His soulful national anthem brought coaches and players to tears. Singer Rihanna shocked fans with her visible baby bump while cramming over a dozen hits into her high-flying halftime show. Danya Backus, CBS News, Glendale, Arizona.
In addition to his Super Bowl 57 MVP award, quarterback Patrick Mahomes of the Chiefs also won the NFL MVP award for this past season. Kansas City has already released plans for its championship parade, which will take place on Wednesday. And of course, our resident Bronco fan, Bill Grahl, is very, very excited at the Chiefs having success, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's one word.
Not at all. I was one in the school of thought where at the end of the game there, just let him play, man. Don't throw the flag.
That is a tough flag to throw.
That happens on 75% of plays, like honestly. I mean, and when you show it in slow motion, yeah, it looks like it's like a hand check in basketball.
It was otherwise a perfect Super Bowl.
Yeah,
and great.
And just think how exciting it would have been. The Chiefs go up by 3, see if the Eagles can tie it up or win it, send it into overtime or lose it. Who knows?
We were robbed.
We'll never know. We'll never know. All right, I digress. All right, let's get back to weather. Temperatures have been mild, highs in the 40s on several of these days. Again, 10 days in a row with an above average high temperature out at the La Crosse Airport, and plenty of 47s and 48s there. So we're talking 15 to 20 degrees above average for this time of year. Another beautiful sunset. We had a gorgeous sunset last night because of some high clouds in the area. We'll just get some nice afterglow this evening with the cloudless sky, of course. 22 the low this morning. It's 9 degrees above average, 47 the high. That is 15 degrees above average and not too far from a record, 53, the record high today set in 1921, and of course no rain or snow. Kind of hard to get precipitation when you don't have a cloud in the sky. 44 degrees, clear out at the airport, still 47 downtown at the station here. 39 in Eau Claire, so a little chillier for you relative to us. 33 is what it feels like, and winds out of the south-southwest at 5 to 10. Again, not only is it not cold anywhere across the lower 48, but a lot of these numbers are well above average. Look at all the 50s to around 60 degrees over the Central Plains and the mid-Mississippi Valley, and even in the upper Midwest, temperatures in the 30s and 40s, 39 in Eau Claire, 43 in Winona, also 43 in Sparta, and 48 in Boscobel, where they reached 50 degrees today. Winds out of the south at about 5 to 10. And that's causing just some slight wind chills, but nothing to be concerned about this time of year. I think we can handle wind chills about 5 degrees cooler. All right, here's the storm system I'm tracking near the Four Corners. Now, it's forecast track. This ridge is going to kind of push it to the north and west. Keep it far enough north and west that we'll be on the rain side of this system. Again, if you want snow around here, you want these lows to track closer to Milwaukee or Chicago, because that band of snow tends to fall on the northwestern edge of those tracks of these Central Plains lows. SkyTracker will show that nicely. All is quiet tonight. South winds increase. Clouds thicken in the morning. Rain showers becoming likely by late morning and into the afternoon. Those of you to the south and west will see them first, and then it gradually spreads across the area during the afternoon and into tomorrow evening. So it's going to be a wet evening for your perhaps Valentine's plans tomorrow night. And as this thing moves out, maybe some rain or snow showers continuing into Wednesday morning before it quickly moves out by later in the morning to around lunchtime on Wednesday, with blustery northwest winds settling in behind it. Now, high temperatures tomorrow, even with the clouds and rain, mid to upper 40s. In fact, some spots could flirt with 50 degrees, especially in our southern zones. But again, these temperatures are well above average. And again, it's no wonder we're expecting mainly rain with this storm system. So for tonight, mainly clear, a few clouds late, mild for this time of year, only dropping to 36. That's above our average high for this time of year. 47 for Valentine's Day, with rain becoming likely in the afternoon and into tomorrow night. Again, maybe a light mix lingering Wednesday morning, breezy and turning colder. Thursday, still tracking a second storm that could bring some snow to parts of the area. Best chances south and east with highs in the 20s. Sunny but cold on Friday, but look at that, back in the 40s next weekend.
That's something to look forward to. Thanks a lot, Bill.
Okay.
Still to come tonight at 5, spreading joy with random acts of kindness. Hamilton Elementary students drop off Valentines for patients at Gunderson.
20th Annual Early Bird Home Show, lowest prices of the year on 2023 projects. Only at the Board Store Home Improvements, 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse. Get started today.
Our locally owned Carpet One has a huge selection of floors.
At prices just as good as those big box stores. But you don't need a talking dog to tell you that.
Well, at least big box stores are good for something.
Are you tired of that old, outdated bath or shower and ready for a change? Then call Mad City Baths and bring your bathroom up to date. With modern colors and patterns infused with Microban antimicrobial protection for easy cleaning. Add shelves, grab bars, and handhelds. Or choose an easy access walk-in tub with relaxing hydrotherapy. So call now. It's our 60-60-60 sale. Receive 60% off installation on a new bath or shower. We install year-round. And remember, with our Price Lock Guarantee, we'll guarantee your price for 1 year. Plus 60 months, zero interest senior military discounts. Last chance to call during this program to get the free $60 Restaurant.com gift card with estimate. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303, 715-941-1303.
Start your children's Christ-centered education with the La Crosse area Lutheran schools. From preschool to high school, our educational programs encourage students to use their God-given abilities to their fullest potential. Your child will experience a safe and caring environment to learn, work, and play, all while helping them to achieve and maintain academic excellence. La Crosse Area Lutheran Schools, for faith, values, and learning. For more information, go to lutherhigh.org.
For a great deal on stain-resistant floors, go to Carpet One. Here to floor you. Carpet One Floor and Home. Save big and get special financing.
Rihanna makes halftime history.
We've been working on it for a while.
Next, DT.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Hamilton Elementary students are warming hearts ahead of Valentine's Day. Kindergartners through 5th graders went to the Gunderson Hospital in La Crosse to give handmade Valentines to patients. According to Hamilton teachers, today's visit was more than a Valentine's Day celebration. It was an opportunity to learn more about the importance of kindness. Gunderson Health System employees say the effort will not go unnoticed.
I think it's extra special when it comes from children. It brings a little bit of extra joy to the hearts of our patients because some of them don't always get to see kids that often, and some are kids, so it'd be extra special to know that kids are also thinking of other kids too.
Today's field trip was a part of the students' 2-week-long celebration of National Random Acts of Kindness Day happening this Friday. We will have a look at what's coming up at 6 when we come back, and of course Bill will be back to check in on your forecast.
Founded on hard work, dedication, respect, and integrity, we at Maxwell White understand the importance of home comfort. Maxwell White strives to provide our customers with a positive experience every time. Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
It's time for more fun moments at Finati's.
All set? I am. I just know my husband's gonna love getting these for Valentine's Day.
I'm sure he will. Hi. Is there anything I can help you find today?
Yeah, I need a few things for my wife.
Well, do you know what she likes?
Well, Amanda likes chocolate sea salt caramel,
Amanda! I know exactly what she likes. Brought to you locally by Finati's Nut and Chocolate Shop in downtown La Crosse.
Mike Glassmaker enjoys working at Park Bank because he can help with all aspects of his customers' banking needs. Mike also enjoys the heat, all kinds of heat. As a loan officer, he enjoys the personal attention he can give his customers. Mike enjoys the heat of brats and burgers and ribs and anything he can fit on his grill. So visit Mike at Park Bank in La Crosse to talk about your banking needs and heat. All sorts of heat. Park Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor has immediate openings and wants you to apply. They say this job takes grit, attention to detail, and ability to work as a team. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today. $2,500 hiring bonus.
Did you know pellet stoves are easier to operate than ordinary wood stoves or fireplaces? Our Harmon pellet stove produces very little air pollution. In fact, pellet stoves are the cleanest solid fuel residential heating appliance. At Warming Trends, our Harmon pellet stoves come in a variety of styles and sizes to fit your needs. Keep your home a nice, warm, consistent heat while reducing your heating costs. For a limited time, receive a PureSign inverter with your pellet stove purchase. This inverter will keep your stove and other computer electronics running even when the power goes out. Come into Warming Trends.
Sick of running out of hot water? The professionals at Maxwell White are here to handle all of your water heater needs. Our licensed technicians can install, repair, or replace any type of water heater with same-day or next-day service. Call Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Coming up on News 8 Now at 6, we will head inside Holman High School for our latest top-notch teacher. An academic success teacher is a constant source of inspiration and comfort for so many students over at Holman. We will feature that dedicated staff member coming up tonight at 6.
And skies are crystal clear, and most of the night will be clear. Just a few clouds late. Very mild overnight low, 36 degrees. We should be around 13 for a low. 47 breezy tomorrow. Rain develops by afternoon. Might mix with some snow showers in spots before it tapers Wednesday morning. Otherwise breezy and colder later this week. 20s for highs Thursday and Friday. Still watching the chance for some snow for parts of the area on Thursday. Best chances right now look to be in our southern and eastern counties.
Thanks a lot, Bill, and thank you all for joining us tonight at 5. Enjoy that sunset. We'll see you at 6.